So following the fire of June 2021, we got everybody together. We stood outside while the fire engines were still doing their stuff, and we said, we'll thank our lucky stars nobody was hurt. We're going to pack up our belongings, which are the personal belongings, our collection of the Crannog dwellers, and we're going to move. And we moved to a new site on the other side of the loch, and with love and a fair wind, we built a new museum, which literally had 1,000 voices and 1,000 fingerprints all over it, from its design, from its inception, from its feel, from 7-year-olds to 70-year-olds. The potential benefit is that we are telling the story of the Crannog dwellers from 2,500 years ago. We are employing a diverse workforce. We made the double-page spread in one of the Sunday papers up here. I think the headline was, Scottish Museum shows that the world can be a better place. And it's as grandiose and as day-to-day simple as that. We want the world can be a better place, and we just have to work hard and be bold. I think pride's the wrong word now I think about it. I think it's about being humbled, knowing that you're part of something bigger than yourself, that you could never have achieved. We could never have achieved what we've done without being how we are and who we are. So I don't think it's so much about pride, although clearly I am proud. I think the overarching feeling is humbleness.
It started as a research project looking at this species of deer, fallow deer, that's native to a small area of the Eastern Mediterranean, but today has gone global. It's the most widely distributed deer on the planet. And, it's even the national animal of Barbuda in the Caribbean, which I had no idea about. So what we've been doing is studying this species of deer, using all of the archaeological evidence to provide this rich narrative of human history and their attitudes to the natural world. Whilst it's a global story, the story about this project is really very much a British story, and I think it's one that is best explained by the video that we've created as part of our project, Fair Game.
Fallow deer are not native to Britain. The Romans brought them here from the Eastern Mediterranean, where for thousands of years they were associated with the goddesses of hunting, Artemis and Diana. After the Roman period ended, they died out. The deer you see in Britain today descend from animals reintroduced in the medieval period, around 1000 AD. Back then, hunting was a popular pastime. Fallow deer were so precious they were kept in parks, hundreds of them across Britain, so they could primarily be hunted by women. Every deer was used for food, and their venison was distributed freely across society, from rich to poor. However, hunting went out of fashion, deer parks fell into disrepair, and the fallow deer escaped. With fewer people managing their populations, their numbers increased. Today, in some areas, there are so many fallow deer that they are overgrazing the environment, which is harming woodlands, farmlands, wildlife, and their own well-being. We want this to change. We're Virtuous Venison, and we're bringing back the ancient tradition of sharing venison throughout society. Fallow deer must be managed back to sustainable levels, and venison is a delicious product of this important work. So we're working with deer managers, suppliers, and food charities to ensure as many people as possible can access affordable, free-range venison. Our aim is to provide sustainably sourced food that benefits people, wildlife, and our natural world.